questions about the appropriate use of your respirator, see your supervisor. Today you'll be shown how to inspect and put on the respirator. You'll also be shown how to be sure that it fits you properly. When a new respirator is removed from its packaging, determine that the straps are in place and that the facepiece has not been damaged. If any damaged or worn parts are noted, discard the entire respirator and get a new one. If at any time during use a strap breaks, nose clip is removed, filter is damaged, or it becomes difficult to breathe through, leave the contaminated area immediately. Discard the entire respirator and get a new one. Remember to follow any additional time use restrictions for R and P series respirators if used in environments with oil aerosols. Store your respirator away from contaminated areas when not in use. In order to receive the protection this respirator can provide, you must follow the fitting instructions in this video every time you put on your respirator. You will now be shown how to properly don your 3M filtering facepiece respirator. If using this respirator, pre-stretch each strap before putting on the respirator. Grasp and pull the strap between both hands, repeating this at 1 to 2 inch intervals along the entire length of each strap. You do not have to pre-stretch the straps for all other 3M filtering facepiece respirators. Next, cup the respirator in your hand with the nose piece at your fingertips, allowing the headbands to hang freely below your hand. Position the respirator under your chin with the nose piece up. Pull the top strap over your head, resting it high at the top back of your head. Pull the bottom strap over your head and position it around your neck below your ears. Make sure the straps aren't twisted. Now place your fingertips of both hands at the top of the metal nose piece. Using two hands, mold the nose area to the shape of your nose by pushing inward while moving your fingertips down both sides of the nose piece. Pinching the nose piece with one hand may result in improper fit and less effective respirator performance. Be sure to use both hands. Now it's time to perform the user seal check, which helps ensure the respirator is properly seated on your face. Do this every time you put on your respirator before you enter a contaminated area. For non-valved respirators, place both hands completely over the respirator and exhale. The respirator should bulge slightly. If air leaks around the nose, readjust the nose piece. If air leaks at the edges of the respirator, work the straps back along the sides of your head. Repeat the user seal check and adjustments if needed. For valved respirators, place both hands over the respirator and inhale sharply. The respirator should collapse slightly. If air leaks around the nose, readjust the nose piece. If air leaks at the edges of the respirator, work the straps back along the sides of your head. Repeat the user seal check and adjustments if needed. If you have any difficulty getting the respirator to fit, review the user instructions included in the packaging, or the fitting posters provided by 3M to be sure you're putting on your respirator correctly. If your respirator still doesn't fit properly, see your supervisor. Never enter a contaminated area if your respirator doesn't seal properly. It's very important that you have a fit test to be sure that the respirator is capable of fitting you properly. A fit test must be conducted when the respirator is first issued to you, and then at least once a year. Remember, if your respirator is damaged or soiled, if breathing becomes difficult, or if dizziness, irritation, or other distress occurs, you should leave the contaminated area immediately. See your supervisor and discard and replace your respirator. You must know the proper fitting procedures and follow them precisely each time you wear the respirator. Your health depends on it.